Hey guys, Jennifer here with Marrero Family Farm. Thanks for stopping by today. If you're new to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so you know the next time that we post a video. This series coming up is going to be a lot of stuff about basically springtime, gardening, getting our hands in the dirt and getting nice and dirty. But speaking of that, I'm going to be heading out to either Lowe's or Home Depot. Not quite sure where I'm going to go yet. Probably Lowe's, and I'm going to be picking up just a couple bags of compost, topsoil, and some seed starter mix. So you guys know how I'm always telling you I live on top of a mountain. Well, this is our winter view. During the spring and summer, it's so much more beautiful to look at. But it's a nice drive. This is our way into Huntsville. So Brinley Mountain, which is the mountain that I live on, the highest point is 1,322 feet, and I actually live at the peak of that mountain. So it's pretty cool. We have a really great view of the valley at the end of our road, so we like to go walk down there pretty often. I'm here at Lowe's. Alright y'all, got what I needed. Now I'm heading home. It's a pretty quick drive. We're only about like 23 minutes away from the Lowe's and Home Depot. So heading home now. So yeah, this is what I ended up getting. 2 bags of this flower and vegetable garden soil. I got 3 bags of the evergreen topsoil, 1 bag of the compost and manure, and then 2 bags of this potting mix. These are the large bags, so it should go quite a ways. In the wheelbarrow, there's a bunch of soil. This soil that was in my big black tub from the last video that I emptied from all my pots. So I'm going to mix this with the garden soil. This is going to be put on top of the ground. So all of the leaves and everything that's already on the ground, all that nice, rich, dark soil that we already have, I'm going to mix this soil with that soil. Just let it decompose. So when I use the potting soil, that's going to go in my seed starts. So then once those seeds are ready to get transplanted, all of this good nutrient is already going to go into the ground. And you're going to see how I'm going to do that. But I'm just going to kind of mix all of this stuff together and then put it where I want it. This topsoil has a fertilizer in it. Alright, so I am back. Oh man, I just want to share with you guys something that happened. So, for the last couple of weeks, I have been filming just different parts of my gardening journey, and then I was going to sit down today and put it all together for you guys. And it was just going to be like a collaboration of just all the stuff I've gone through for like the last 3 weeks with gardening. So because today I knew it was going to be you know, like doom and gloom out, cold, really cold. And it would be a good day for me to just sit indoors and cozy down and start editing. Well, for those of you that are YouTube creators, you'll understand what this is. And for those of you that don't, hopefully you'll still understand how traumatic this is for me. So I was sitting down and I'm, you know, going through all my videos and stuff like that. And I'm trying to download them or upload, however you want to call it, from my camera onto my phone. Because I like to do the editing on my phone, believe it or not, and not my computer. Because my editing app on my computer is just a little bit more complicated than the one on my phone. It's the same app, it's just more complicated on the computer. So anyways, I can get it done much quicker on my phone, whatever. But my Wi-Fi wasn't wanting to connect my camera to my phone. So a few days ago, my husband had bought me this little, it's like a little USB external drive, I guess is what you can call it, where you can upload whatever's on your camera into your phone or a tablet or a computer or whatever, laptop. So I didn't know, but it asked me to format this hard drive or whatever, and I did. And it deleted everything. I had videos on there that I was planning on editing for, we're still going through the process of getting it completed, but there's 2 projects that we've been working on. One is an hydro aquaponics gardening system, and the other one was a chicken tractor. Luckily, my husband said that he wanted to do another one of the hydroponics tower things. We are going to show you guys, so you know, subscribe if you want to see how we do our hydroponic tower. The other one, the chicken tractor, we were only like maybe a quarter of the way in on the chicken tractor, so I didn't lose a ton of footage. And I think if I go and, you know, just kind of record where we're at, give you guys an update, and then show you the rest of the footage when the footage comes, I think it'll be fine. But as far as my gardening stuff, I can't redo that. The footage that I lost was the footage of me just starting my seeds with you guys, telling you about my soil, amending the soil, kind of like a continuation from this video. But I've lost all the stuff from that point on from this video. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys the quick rundown of everything that I had recorded in like a Reader's Digest version and not so much detail, which is good and bad. I would have liked to show you guys a little bit more of, because I took video of the seedlings growing and, you know, the stages and stuff like that. Now I still have a lot of seeds that are not germinating, which, because it's going to be super cold this week, I'm actually thinking about bringing some of those into the house so they don't freeze over. So the funny thing is I'm recording from my phone and not from my camera, only because my camera's Wi-Fi is not wanting to connect. So sometimes you just have to do things a little bit differently. Anyways, I've added the soil that I've mixed, the topsoil, the garden soil, the soil that had compost in it and stuff like that. I put it down in through this area here. As you guys saw, I was watering it. Whenever you're putting down soil, before you start actually planting your seeds or any plants, it's good to water it really, really well. Even if you know it's going to rain in a couple days, still water it, because all of the nutrients from the soil is going to go right down deeper into the dirt that's underneath. So the whole purpose of putting this compost and soil on the top is to amend the dirt, to get the dirt underneath really healthy. So that's what I was doing, just mixing all of this up. This is my strawberry section. We'll see how many strawberry plants will pop up. You'll see there's little plants starting up over there. I don't see that many yet, so I don't know how many are going to pop up. I tried to look for some strawberry starts, but they're really hard to find right now. This area is going to be some herbs, possibly. I may change my mind on that, only because I ended up getting a green stalk, which I'm super excited about. You'll see there's some onions over here on this side, but these are things that I started inside the house and they're not doing well out here. I don't know why. But in this green stalk, I put together in my lost video of, you know, putting it together, stacking it, and all that other stuff. And so far, I do like it. So what I've started over here in the green stalk is basically just some lettuce, because this is the short, and then there's a deeper one. So this is short, and then there's deeper. But we have some starts popping up, not all over the place, but I got some lettuce starting, which I'm excited about. Some down there. Just a bunch of different type of lettuce. And I did put some herbs in here as well, but they have not come up yet. So that's why I'm debating on if I want to have that herbs or if I'm going to turn that into something else. I definitely don't need a ton of herbs. So then, as you can see, I have some daffodils that sprouted up within the last couple of weeks. Of course, we've had a ton of rain and it's really cold out, so I'm not quite sure how long they're gonna last. If I should cut off the flowers and put the flowers in a jar, if that will make them re-sprout. I'm not quite sure how. I'm not a huge gardener, you guys, so I'm new to all this stuff. I love flowers, I love plants. I really just enjoy pretty things, and I'm wanting to learn how to get all of this stuff to last longer, to grow prettier and healthier, and you know, just learning how to take care of all of this stuff. We moved to this house and everything was already here, so now that it's here, I have to learn how to maintain it and take care of it and make it grow bigger and stronger. That's my goal anyways. So we also have some more dandelions growing over here, which it's so pretty. And there's also a little rose. You can't really see it, but there's itty bitty little sticks over here, and those are roses. But I do want to show you more things. And so one is over here by my shed. We had some, I mean, obviously they were brown because of the winter and stuff like that, but even when spring comes, they never really blossomed into really beautiful flowers or plants or anything like that. So I had my husband rip out all of the bushes that were here, and they were thorny and stuff too, so nothing that I really wanted to stay around here. But so I have another daffodil that I might have said dandelion earlier. I meant to say daffodil, but anyways, I have another daffodil that I'm going to be planting in here, and I think this is an iris that is back over there. And also another thing that I've been telling you guys about in my other videos is that we have a broody chick, and she is laying on 7 eggs under there that we are going to let her hatch. So I'm really excited to see some little baby chicks running around and following their mama. Hopefully we'll get, hopefully my husband will let mama raise the chicks this time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It depends on how feisty she is. But anyways, I thought it was cute while I'm waiting to plant some flowers in here to just add these little garden figurine things. I kind of added just some stuff to make me want to come in here a little bit more because it's so like gloomy in here. But I put one day this is going to be so pretty. I swear it is. I promise you guys that one day, I can't tell you when because I don't know, but one day we're going to walk in here and you guys are just going to be wowed because it's going to be so pretty and no more burnt black on the walls. But so let me show you some of my seed starts, what's starting, what isn't. I do not have any cucumbers or cabbage that's popping up that I can see. I do not have any cauliflower or broccoli that's popping up. I have some purple long beans. I have just a couple of, what are those? What are these? Oh, pole beans that have started, which is good. There's one right here, and then is there one coming up here? Looks like there might be one coming up here as well. Oh, maybe there too. All right, so maybe they're all gonna pop up. That's gonna be awesome. Green beans are so wonderful to have. They're great for canning. They're great fresh, just to snack on. We've got some bush beans. Those are doing amazing. Look, right here. Can you see this little start right there? That is Baker Creek's black brandy wine tomato that is starting to pop up. But as far as tomatoes, I mean, I don't see anything else. No, nothing else of my tomatoes. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look at it with my eyes and with the camera, so forgive me if I'm giving you guys bad angles. But yeah, so that's the only tomato that I see popping up so far. I don't have any peppers. No peppers at all. And the other thing that I'm super excited about, which I'm really surprised, because last year I tried to grow some flowers and I did not grow anything. But look at this, you guys. Look at all of my flower starts. I have some double Dutch cosmos. Look at all of these right here. These are all cosmos. I have some Scambosia zinnias. Tons of those growing in. I have, this is more zinnias. Oh, the Eldorados. I am excited about those. Those are going to be huge. The Meteor, where are we at? Meteor zinnias. Those are nice big zinnias. The Queen Lime. Those are going to be beautiful. The Illuminations. I mean, those are all Baker Creek. And yeah, even the Illumination. Okay, so these are all Baker Creek Cosmo and zinnias that are germinating. So I am super excited about these. This, on the other hand, this is Southern Charm brand of True Lavender. And this one's very more Balsam Camellia. It's supposed to be like a mixed color. They looked pretty on the package. I'm not 100% sure what they are, but they are not germinating at all. So, not quite sure why not. But I have more flowers that I can start. But this is just really exciting to me. This is where I get a little bit nervous though. Like, happy that I've been able to get them started, but now I need to do some more research on when is the best time to separate them and retransplant them. I know they're not quite big enough right now. These here look a little leggy because they're very tall, but I want them to grow healthy. These over here they seem a little bit stronger in the stem. Yeah, see, these are they're a little leggy, and there's only 2 leaves on it. And so from my awareness, you're not really supposed to transplant anything until there's 4 leaves on them. Again, I'm new with this. I do better with store-bought and then taking the store-bought and then putting that in the ground. So this is kind of where I get a little, I don't know what to do. So I'm going to do some research because I want to get it right. I definitely do not want to lose all of these beautiful, and I know they're going to be beautiful flowers. Super exciting. Super, super exciting. Can you tell I'm excited? But anyways, even like these long beans that are growing, they're very long, but the stems are a little iffy to me, but we're not going to do anything with them yet. And as far as food, oh, I do have, here, it's going to be hard, which is not like super exciting, but it's something. I've got 2 little stems right here, and these are supposed to be, Hishiko bunching scallions. So, only 2 though. So, it's kind of a bummer, but we'll see how it goes. And then I know that I need to put some food on them. Whenever you're using a seed starter is nice and fluffy, but it doesn't have a whole lot of nutrients in it. So you want to put some sort of fertilizer on them. So I'm actually going to be fertilizing them. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, but definitely by tomorrow. And this is, I have not used this before. My husband picked it out, and it comes with, comes with 2-sided scooper. So big and small, and it is a powder. Well, hello there, sir. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? Handsome boy. We're going to get this started too, because I know these plants need some nutrients. And I have all these pots that are ready to be transplanted in. So I think before I put anything in the ground, obviously I'm going to put them in some bigger pots first and get them super healthy before putting them in the ground. Look, got another little sign that I got. Live life in full bloom. So because I noticed that some stuff wasn't sprouting, I have some carrots that I'm starting, another tomato, 2 different types of tomato, cauliflower, some more cabbage, candy cane pepper, this is a gherkin cucumber, some broccoli and spinach. So, oh, and then in here, I noticed that there was another green bean that was wanting to pop up, but didn't. So I replanted it. We'll see what happens with that. You guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm making my own fertilizer. I don't even know if I should show you this, guys, but so this is my fertilizer. It actually doesn't smell. Surprisingly, it does not smell at all. But what it is basically some... Hello, handsome.
Hi.
How was school today?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You had a great day?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. You look very cute today. So basically, the other day I was out just kind of, getting the manure off the yard. And, when you're on a farm, you basically take the manure and you use it for fertilizer. You mix it with your compost, and, well, it rained really hard last night, so this has got to get emptied or else we're going to have a fly issue when it gets hotter. But, so, anyways, in that bucket, it's pretty much just really watered down manure, and it makes really good plant food. So as long as you don't overdo it, because it's high in nitrogen, so you don't want to kill everything by putting too strong of nitrogen on it. But it was pretty dry. It's not like fresh straight from the cows behind, so it's been drying out for a while. So I finally also got my soil on top of my straw bales over here. And as you can see, there is a ton of grass that is growing up through these bales. So I'm not 100% sure what that actually means. I'm kind of just going to let it go and see what it does. I don't really think that I have anything germinating. So I did it in sections. Over here is going to be the spineless zucchini, if it sprouts. I did quite a bit of radishes in here, and I am pretty sure that that's grass and not radishes. I don't know what radish leaves look like, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. And over here, I did some more zucchini. You know what stinks is the rain has washed off my permanent markers, so I'm going to have to go back and write on them. And then over here, this is, I did one melon. So it's probably too soon to plant a watermelon. It's not quite warm enough yet, especially with cold temperatures coming in, but we'll see if maybe they'll sprout a little bit later. This is a summer squash. So that over there is zucchini. This is squash. This is, what does that say? This is a watermelon. Now, something I do see over here, is this watermelon? Yeah, it says sweet watermelon, but I don't. So I see some little double-leafed seeds, double-leafed stems, but I don't remember sowing that many watermelon seeds. So I really don't think that that is watermelon, but we'll see. And over here, you cannot read that at all. You can't even, oh man, I'm pretty sure it's tomato. So it's possible that this is a tomato start. Possible. Very possible, actually, because that sprouted before anything else did. Because I've been out here checking it. Oh, and I do see this is a gherkin cucumber, which it is possible that this little start here is the cucumber. Not 100% sure. Like I said, I do have them labeled. And on the one that I wrote the date, let's see. Oh, March 4th. March 4th is when I sowed these seeds. So we'll see what happens. I stopped right here. And on this section here, I'm going to use this section for some of my seed starts. I don't want to put direct sowing seeds in this area. I'd rather put plants that are already grown and starting to mature a little bit. And hopefully, golly, I hate seeing all this grass. It's just frustrating. But at least if I can do some of the, like, not so full grown areas, then maybe I can keep it under control. Just really stinks. So I like this idea. I just really don't like it when it starts germinating grass, because the grass is going to start taking away the nutrients that I need for my seedlings that I sowed. So we want to make sure that, you know, it's just like weeding anything else. You don't want weeds, because the weeds will start stealing the nutrients from your plants. And that's the whole purpose of weeding, not just because it looks horrible to have a bunch of weeds in a beautiful garden, but it's more so just because it steals the nutrients, and you're basically feeding your weed rather than feeding your beautiful plants. So, like I said, I'm going to come out here and try to do the best I can to get this all cleaned up and stuff like that. Another thing that I did, super exciting, is I planted or sown a ton of sunflower seeds. So there's going to be a variety of sunflower seeds from this point here all the way down to the very end, right before all of those sticks and stuff start over there. So I'm going to be super excited to see just a bunch of beautiful sunflowers. I'm going to give you guys a quick glimpse of our chicken tractor. So it looks kind of crazy and weird, and it's kind of ugly, and I'll go through details with you guys on the actual chicken tractor video of what's going on here. But this IBC tote is going to be our chicken tractor. So yeah, it might not be as pretty as some other chicken tractors. And like I said, when I get through that video and post that video for you guys, I'm going to give you a huge detail of why it looks the way it does. And wish I had the video of the before so you can see just how much we actually cleaned. And then the last thing that I did was I sowed a bunch of sunflower seeds all the way down. So all the way down, even across to the other side over there. This is all going to be sunflower seeds. Now, because I am going to be planting vegetables over on the back section here, I didn't want to plant sunflower seeds that are going to get super, super tall. So on this side of the fence here, these are going to be my shorter sunflower seeds. And then the ones over there are going to be like the giant, I think they're called giant Kong. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I think that's what they're called. So anyways, this is going to be my sunflower area. And every year I plant sunflowers here, and it just makes me so happy. I love watching the butterflies and, you know, the hummingbirds, whatever. They're just so abundant over here with the sunflowers. So that's kind of it, guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I did, oh my gosh, I think they are blooming. Hold on, let me show you this. So I don't know if you can see this, but maybe not. You see those little starts right there? That might be some seeds that I threw down here. And if they are seeds, they're going to be cosmos. No, zinnias. We'll see. I can't guarantee that because we've had a bunch of rain. And as you can see, my chickens come over here. Every 2 or 3 days, I come through here and I sweep this whole area and clean it up. And then the chickens just come back and make another mess. So I've definitely got to figure out a way to keep the chickens far away. far away. I can't remember, but these are going to be some purple plants, purple flowers that bloom over here. All these grass-looking things, they have purple flowers that come out of them. This is little iris patch here. And there's also little flowers that come off the little grass patches that are over here too. But I can't remember. I don't know the names of plants. I really do have to apologize to you guys for that. But I don't know names. Over here in this back section, it's milkweed and some sort of butterfly something. But butterflies love those. They come really tall and they end up having an orange flower on the tip of them. The ones in the back, the milkweeds, have a purple tip. And there's probably, yep, there's going to be more right here as well. And my rose bush, that's starting to get leaves on it. So that just started the other day, which is very exciting. So we shall get some roses soon. But once all of my seeds start taking off, I will get them planted after the last day of the last frost, which is April 9th or 10th. I'll have to double check that. But that should be the day of the last frost for the year. So I really don't want to put anything in the ground for at least the next, oh gosh, at least the next 3 weeks, just to be on the safe side. 3 to 4 weeks. Even that is a little intimidating. But can't wait. I was saying in my last video how I cleaned up all of the pine cones that were on that side of the fence. And where you see those deep, dark divots, I was actually sowing some seeds. So, like, even before the rain, all the stuff was dry. Of course, now it's very wet and damp because we had a huge rainstorm last night, but I had sown some seeds of some radish and beets and kohlrabi. So we'll see if those start to sprout. My husband thought I was crazy for, sowing seeds right before a big rainstorm, which I didn't know it was going to rain as bad as it did. However, I did dig up the dirt and not just throw it on the grass. So hopefully they take off wonderfully, and we'll see. So 3 weeks worth of videos that have been lost have pretty much just been thrown all into one, which is what I was going to do anyways, but I wanted to kind of show you guys the process of me just, going through it. But that's okay. Nothing's really lost. We can work through the stuff that was lost anyways, and you know where we're at now with our gardening season, and we still have a few more weeks before it really starts warming up. We even have a day Saturday. Today is Wednesday, so I'm hoping to get this edited hopefully tonight and out to you guys by tomorrow. But Saturday of this week, it is supposed to be a low of 18 degrees. Yes, 18 degrees. So, and a high of 30. So I'm definitely going to bring my seed starts, the ones that are germinating anyways. And, well, I'll probably, since I don't have that many trays, I'll probably bring them all into the house, just to be honest. I'd rather them be inside than out here. I'll probably do that today, actually, before it gets dark. Just because it's going to be so cold this week. Might as well have them inside. Okay, so I have my greenhouse. Not my greenhouse. My shelving system, whatever you want to call this thing. I have it in my sunroom in my house. The sunroom, the floor is heated in here. So even when it's cold outside, it's still a little bit warmer in this room, even without the heater on. Because we don't really tend to turn the heater on unless it gets like really cold in here, which is like high 50s, really low 60s. So it's not like 62, I'll say. So anyways, the cat, we have a kitten. We have two cats. We have our barn cat, who's Buddy, the black cat, who he stays outside during the night, inside during the day. And then we have a kitten. And the kitten, her litter box is usually right here on the floor. And she has a cage that she sleeps in at night because she's wild. Like, she is just a wild cat, this thing. I love her to death. She's cute, but she definitely drives me crazy. And already she's very interested in what's going on over here. The tough thing about this is we have this bench that's here. So of course she jumps up here, and she was already sitting right here on the edge trying to figure out how to get on the shelf. And luckily it has the plastic coating on it, so most likely I'm going to have to keep it closed the majority of the time, or else she's going to be jumping on my plants. We definitely don't want that to happen. So her cage and kitty litter and stuff, I might possibly rearrange this. I don't like this sticking out so far and so close to my couch right here. So I'm going to have to move this around a little bit. And look at this. You see? Do you see this? H. No. So she is going to be driving me bonkers. I'm going to have to watch her very, very closely. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to get the trays up and get everything nice and situated. Something I didn't notice before is you see some little starts over here, but these are onions, not the not the bunching onions or scallions, but these are, oh, actually, this right here is a Brussels sprout, and these are, basically they're yellow onions. So, oh, and it looks like there's a little one, oops, my hair. So there's a little one right there, here, and here. So that's kind of cool. Got some onions started. Didn't realize that was happening. So here she goes again. So I've got my trays as up as high as possible. Because look, this girl, oh my gosh. You guys, I'm not kidding you when I'm telling you she's gonna drive me bonkers. Just bonkers. She's very curious about everything, all the time. So, anyways, I'm gonna close this up so she can't bug it all the time. It'll be enough heat, enough light. If I'm home, she sleeps throughout most of the day anyways, so if I'm home during the day, I will open it up and hopefully keep her out. Hopefully she won't try to get up underneath it, but we'll see. At least this will protect them a little bit more. But that makes me happy. It's very cold outside. Like I said, it's going to be in the teens on Saturday. It's Wednesday. By the time you guys see this, it might be either late tonight or tomorrow or Friday or whatever. But I also, just in case, even though this is not a plant heating mat, I have a couple of heating mats that I can put underneath them if I need to, if it gets too cold. But we'll see. I really don't want to put them in if I don't have to, but I feel more confident with these being in here rather than being in the shed because it's super cold over there. Another thing, if you guys are interested on purchasing something like this, I do suggest it. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $30, $20, something like that, 25 maybe. I found this on Amazon. It is Worth brand. I bought it last year though, so I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, but it's the shelving system itself is metal, and the shelves are metal, but they're very, very flimsy. So much to the point where I had to put zip strips, and I probably need to do some zip strips in the front too, because when I take everything off, you can see over here, sorry, I know I zipped it up. I should have showed you guys before I zipped it, but it pops up a little bit. But they're sturdy enough for right now, so it works. It's decent for the price. You can't really beat it. It has the plastic covering on it, so it's good to go. Don't mind my computer screen over there. It's not working, so we're trying to figure out how to fix it. We got a lot of stuff going on all the time. It's hard to get to everything all at once, and we don't have a ton of storage. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today and hearing me ramble. We're grateful that you're here. We're grateful that you're following along and watching our journey, and we hope that you learned something along with us. And that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys next time. Be blessed. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.